Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions, and here is something I think that you should be aware of, especially if you are considering buying more. So first off, I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm looking at. This is ticker symbol TQQQ, up another $20,000 on the day. Just began to reduce my position size. We actually caught this all in today's live trading session with my Learn Plan Profit Group. If you want to learn more about that, that's going to be the second link down below. But what I'm here to talk about is the specific and critical level. Before we talk about that, I want to make sure that we talk about the oil inventory report. I told you guys that I would make sure that I follow up with it, and they reported an 8.24 million barrels of oil were reported. So again, it didn't act as that much of an influence as much as I thought we would actually see. So market just didn't actually react at all. That report was released about 20 minutes ago. We did pull back a little bit leading up to it. We were already overbought, and then we picked up right away. It just looks like the overall market's just very, very bullish today. We're up 4.4% on the NASDAQ triple leverage ETF, and there is still no break of pattern. But, and again, I am telling you this as someone that is invested in TQQQ. I am telling you this as someone that is trading TQQQ. First off, I'm not going to hold my 12,000 shares. I'm holding 5,500 shares, and I'm okay with holding that, even if TQQQ or the NASDAQ market does pull back. What I'm here to make you aware of is, I've done this every single time because of how consistent the EMA has acted as a resistance. So we could see that this EMA line for the past couple of months, we've been trading below. The only time is back in March when Russia attacked Ukraine. Leading up to that, we were trading above, and then we dropped right back below. We got rejected, we got rejected, we got rejected. Again, the past 3 times we got so close, and then we get rejected, right? The CPI data report came out. This was just last week. We get really close, and then we get rejected. This time, again, we're really close to that EMA line, and it just continues to act as a resistance level. We could even look at the non-triple leverage ETF, which is QQQ, right? This is a single leverage. This one might be a little bit more accurate, and especially for those that want to follow something closer to the NASDAQ index, then this thing would be it. We are at the EMA line. We've been at the EMA line before, right? We could see that just the previous time when we were waiting for that CPI data report, we were trading at that same EMA line as resistance. The reason I am reminding you of this is I would hate for you not to be aware that we are at this critical resistance range that's been present all year long. All of 2022, it's been a valid resistance on its way down. That we are so close to maybe breaking above it that instead of you just buying in blindly, and then if it does get rejected, you feel like you got in at the worst time, I just want you to be aware of this resistance level. This shouldn't be something that instills fear in you. It just should be something that you are made aware of, so you make a more informed decision, right? There's nothing wrong with buying here if you can tolerate the pullback, right? I'm not going to sell any of my long-term positions. I'm still holding Tesla. I'm still holding Amazon. I'm still holding Apple. And I will still hold 5,000 shares of TQQQ. But just because I decide to hold something does not mean that you need to as well. And I think that's the take that a lot of other people have is, well, if I'm doing something, my followers should as well. And no, I can tolerate risk in a different way than maybe someone that's just getting started. I want you to make an informed decision for yourself and for your future self. This is why I'm making this video. I hope that the clickbait doesn't upset you too much. I just know that my videos have been a reminder for a lot of people that get really close to buying and that are reminded of that resistance level. Trust me, I want the market to push up, but it hasn't. It's been selling out for 7 months. So because of that, there's 2 things I want to share with you. Just give it a little bit more time, right? I'm just giving it a little bit more time to get more of a confirmation that we are actually going to trade above. With that, I might miss out on a small margin potentially, right? Who cares? The reason I say who cares is, let me use TQQ as an example. My job's not to be perfect, and I can wait. Even from where we're at right now, with a full recovery on TQ, that's 241% ROI. Even if I wait all the way up here to 35, and then go to previous highs. That's still 162% ROI. There's so much margin. And do this with any stock you're thinking about investing in. Do this with Amazon. Do this with Tesla. Do this with Apple. I don't know what you're invested in or what you're thinking about buying the dip on. You have so much time to make money. There's so much upside margin. There's no reason you need to rush into it. There's nothing wrong with having a light position. That's the approach that I'm taking. But just make sure that your position, even at worst case scenario, is something that you can tolerate. That is all I'm here to remind you to do. To look out for your future self, not just for best case scenario, but for worst case scenario. And I'll leave it at that. So I hope that it earned your thumbs up. I hope that I'm not annoying with these almost weekly or bi-weekly reminders. I need to make sure that you make an informed decision based off of a resistance level that's been present for all of 2022. And I hope that you can see that. So I really hope that I earned your thumbs up in this video. Please consider subscribing. I upload new videos every single day about the stock market. I'm going to try something new on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be live streaming overall top gainers and market changes, and hopefully it's something that you guys enjoy. And that live stream should begin in about 30 minutes to about an hour, and we'll see how it goes. So I appreciate you guys' time. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a great note. Take it easy, team.